Right behind me, I've got the 2026 Ford Expedition Platinum Max. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so reviews just like this. If you love car reviews, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. And thank you to Mayfield Ford for allowing me to review this Expedition. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the different models that you can get with the Ford Expeditions, the safety features you do get with the Platinum Max model, the engine specs, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and of course the pricing. As for the models available with the Expeditions, here are all of them, and here is a list of the safety features you do get with the Platinum model. As for what powers this does have the 3.5 liter high output EcoBoost V6 engine, which makes 440 horsepower and 510 pound-foot of torque. Towing wise with this, with the Max, you're looking at about 9,000 pounds, and fuel economy is about 15.3 liters in the city and about 10.8 liters on the highway. I'm also going to throw up the window sticker on this because it does have some optional features added to it. And also check out this beautiful stone blue metallic color. I don't think video does justice because in person, this thing looks stunning. All right, well, let's start off in the front of the Expedition here. You've got a lot of stuff going on and it all looks good, I think. So on the bumper here, you do have the gray trimming along with the front safety sensors. You've got kind of like this lower opening down here, right above the license plate area. And in the corners, you do have these openings as well, and then the black plastic around that. And then you just move into the grille area. I am really digging how this looks with all the lighting features and everything. And plus, this is in gloss black with the large openings. You've got a Ford badge in the center, a front-facing camera. On the hood, you've got the Expedition spelled out, and then are these gorgeous front LED lights. I really like how the daytime running light is at the top. You've got the usual lights there, and even this strip that stretches all the way across. I want to show you what this looks like when you unlock the vehicle because it is so cool with the lighting. All right, so the vehicle is off right now, and let me go ahead and unlock the vehicle. And as you can see, everything like illuminates. That little bar at the bottom, the daytime running lights, everything just looks very sleek and good on this. Now you also notice within the grille area, and especially along the bottom here, you do have this nice looking aluminum trimming with the designing, which is also textured. And yeah, all of this tied together, I think the front end on the Expedition definitely looks sharp. All right, let's come around to the Expedition here, the Platinum Max. This thing is massive, as you can see. And since this is a Max, you do have the extended rear space. Now up top, this thing does have one of my favorite things to have in a vehicle, which is the dual pane panoramic sunroof. And then if you look on the top here, you do have the roof rails in like this almost black chrome look, which looks nice. And also on the roof rails, if you come to the back on both the sides, you do have this here, which is your exterior lighting. You've got the gloss black in the center here, and then more of the chrome that goes all the way along the bottom of the windows. And if you look right here, you also have your codes, which you can set up. As for the door handles, these do come body color. Now the side mirrors, the cap here is gloss black. You got the turn signal built in. The bottom half is just black plastic. You also got the side mirror cameras. And then if you look on the doors, you do have the platinum badging in chrome, and this also has the power side steps. So if you do open up the door, as you can see, they pop out. When you do close it, they sit nice and flush against the body. As for the wheels, these things are massive on this. These are your 24-inch wheels. You've got the aluminums going on, the granites. These just look stunning on this, especially with this thing being in a very cool color, because if I do take a step back, as you can see, these wheels definitely look good. All right, let's come around to the back and look at how massive the rear window is. Now coming to the rear of the Platinum Max, look at all of the nice features that this has. I think the back looks better than the front in my opinion. Now over on the bumper area, you've got more of the grays along the bottom. You've got the rear reflectors along with the rear safety sensors. And if you look way down below, you do have a spare tire. And in the middle here, you do have your hitch hidden away. Now moving to the tailgate area, you do have the Platinum badging again, the Ford badging. It also says Expedition and of course Max back here. And then are these very cool looking rear LED tail lights. I am digging this line here. This just looks so sharp. And even here, look at how cool this looks if I take a step back for a second. Definitely they've done a nice job. Also by the license plate area, that whole section is in gloss black. Right here, of course, you just have your rear view camera with a washer. Now moving up here, you do have kind of like this built-in spoiler with a brake light, and your wiper is actually hidden away, so you get a nice clean look. Plus, you do have these lights on both of the sides. All right, let's go ahead and open up the tailgate and let me show you the space in this. Now this is a power opening lift gate, obviously. So as you see, the top half opens up and then the bottom half is still not open, and that's because you can press a separate button, or if you don't need to open it, you can just reach over and put everything here. But I'm gonna open this up just like this, and there you go. Look at how much space there is back here. This is a 3-row SUV if you haven't guessed already, and the space back here is just a lot. I think you can definitely utilize it for your family road trips. And back here you do get 11.8 inches of extra cargo length and 37.4 cubic feet of extra room. And you kind of also have like this bench setup here if you do want to sit on it, which has a limit of 500 pounds. Now, other things back here that you'll find is these hooks. So you got one there as well. You've got this little cubby storage here. You've got a speaker over there, and then your light here. So this is actually for the light up here. You even got the lights inside. So if I press the button again, as you can see, especially at night, this is very helpful. You've also got the power seat buttons for the second and third row. And then over on this side, you just have the 120 volt outlets. Now, if I go ahead and lift up the carpet area here, as you can see, you do have a tiny bit of room that you can definitely utilize. But if I go ahead and lift it up even more, you've got more space back there. So a ton of room, not only underneath all of this, but obviously at the top as well. Now, to close all of this, so the bottom and the top, you can do it separately, or you can just press this and it will close automatically, as you can see. All right, let's enter inside in the rear and see what we have with the Platinum Max. So as you can see, the door trim area is definitely unique. You've got space down here. You have a water bottle area here. You've got the speaker here and a little one here. So this does have the Bang & Olufsen sound system, as you can see right there, which does have more chrome. And then you've got like this gray trimming here, which definitely looks nice. It is soft touch material. You've got like this perforated section here, the contrast stitching up there, and this nice looking wood trim. This also has the ambient lighting, more chrome trimming, and a tiny bit of space right here. Now let's enter inside and check out the seats, what you get inside in the third row, the second row. Now I want to start off in the third row and show you what you get back there, the legroom, the headroom, and I'll do the same thing for the second row. So to get to the third row, it's very, very easy. There is a button right here. The seat just comes forward like this, and you just push it, and in you go. The interior on this is very, very nice. I love the gray setup here. This just looks so sharp. You've even got the perforated middle and bottom sections, and even up by like where your shoulder back area is, you got the perforated sections. Definitely looks nice. Now let me jump back here and show you the legroom and the headroom. All right, coming into the third row, legroom wise, I am pretty happy back here, as you can see right here. I'm sure this seat can be adjusted even a little bit more, but still, I have a good amount of legroom back here, and I'm not too tight or anything. Even the thigh support on this, I really like how it is. It's super high. Rather than some vehicles in the third row, it's like on the floor. Feels like you're just not even in a seat. Now, in terms of the headroom, as you can see, this has a good amount of headroom. I'm wearing a hat for reference. I'm 5'11", and I can move around comfortably. And I think for this, I can actually last quite a while on long road trips. All right, other things back here, you do have this space here, 2 cup holders, 2 USB ports, and then you have these 2 buttons here, and this is to recline the third row seats. Yes, you can recline the third row seats and be super comfortable. Now over on the other side, you got the same setup, and I love how you have 2 more USB ports over here. Plus you do have this little area, but you only have 1 cup holder on this side. And also when you're entering or exiting, you do have like this little handle here, which definitely helps. And to get out, you just press this, and there you go. The seat just goes forward and out you go. All right, let's check out these second row seats. I think these are a little bit better than the third row. The same bottom perforated, back perforated, up here it's perforated, and the seats back here, the outside seats do come heated, which is nice. Now the only thing I wish they did was even the middle seat, they should have done like a perforated bottom and back section, but hey, you still have an area for a third person in the middle. And something different on these ones is look at how nice the sides are, and I think this helps you be a little bit more comfortable. Now on the side here, you do have this lever, which you can recline these seats, obviously. Now for the middle seat, usually when you drop it down on vehicles, you do have the cup holders, but if I go ahead and drop this down, let me show you what it looks like actually. So that's really it. You just have this plain section if you're not utilizing it. All right, now let me jump in the second row and show you the legroom and the headroom. All right, legroom wise, obviously, as you can see, ton of legroom. I'm sure this seat can be adjusted, but still, I have a ton of legroom even in the second row. And as for the headroom here, as you can see, same thing with the third row. I have a ton of room here. I can move around. I'm super comfortable. Now, behind the driver and the passenger seat, I love how there's no plastic or anything. It's just soft touch material. You've got USB ports. There's 2 in here. That you can definitely utilize, and they're in a pretty unique spot. Usually they're in the center here, but I like how it's right in front of you. You You've also got the storage pockets here, and even behind the headrest here on both of the seats, this is what it looks like, and this is actually for holding a tablet. Now moving to the rear console area here, you have some space here, a nice little chrome badge with the Ford symbol there. Cup holders, obviously, this black trimming with the similar designing that you saw on the front grille area. And then you have your media controls back here, the volume clock, seek, which is pretty neat. Also the heating and cooling with the heated seats for the second row. And then way down there, you have a 120 volt outlet, plus more chrome, obviously. All right, let's check out the front and see if anything is different compared to the rear. The only thing I can really notice up here is you do have much more space down here with the 2 water bottle areas. Your speaker is designed a little bit differently, and then you don't have that little speaker as well. Everything else is identical, other than, of course, your window controls, side mirror controls, and all of that. Now let's check out the front seats. These are exactly like the second row and the third row. These definitely look nice. The only difference up here is obviously you do have the nice looking platinum badge in the back there. Also, the front seats not only come heated, they're also ventilated, and you have a built-in massage feature. And then over on the side here, you have all your seat adjustment controls. If you press the middle button right here, that's how you activate the massage feature. And then down here, you have this nice chrome door sill piece that says platinum. Underneath, just your pedals. Here is the hood latch release. And then moving up here, you have your electronic parking brake, all your different drive modes here, tailgate button, and then the other one as well if you want to open both of them. Even around the venting here, chrome trimming, the wood trimming, and then more of this textured chrome trim. As for the steering wheel, this does come power adjustable. All right, entering inside, your dashboard is very, very unique. You have this massive area with the soft touch material. Then is this massive 24-inch screen. And I love how you have everything split up into sections. So you have your main screen here, you've got the seat section, seatbelt area, and then your map section there. Also, you'll notice behind, so like here and all the way over there, you do have speakers. It's not a full speaker bar, but you do have speakers within that. All right, and then you come over to this little guy here. Now this is for your hands-free feature. So this does monitor the driver. And for the steering wheel, this is very, very unique. You've got kind of like this flat top and the flat bottom. This does have the soft touch material with the contrast stitching. This does come heated, and then you have no buttons. That's because it's all touch sensitive. So if I'm touching you right here, you can see it on that screen. I can move around and just see what I want. You have the volume controls, the seat controls, the Bluetooth is over here. If I go to this top section here, this is actually how you control these steering wheel adjustments. And then the bottom one is your pedal adjustments. That's pretty neat. And then even on this side, same thing. If I just hover and go around, you have your cruise control settings, lane keep, and all of that good stuff. So very unique. If you're used to just having actual buttons with the images, this may take some time getting used to because it's all on the screen there. Now behind the steering wheel, you do have your front and rear wiper controls, high beams, and indicators. Now moving to the center armrest area, you have soft touch material, more of like this perforated section here, and it also says slide with arrows. So if I just press the up arrow, this whole section slides back, revealing a hidden tub that you can utilize for space. There is so much space in this that I think this is just perfect for families. Now, if I just want to bring it back, obviously I just press the other button and you can just hide away all of your things. Now you can obviously open this up as well. There are little latches, so here and on the other side. And then inside you do have this tray that you can utilize or just pop out. And then inside you have a decent amount of space with a 12 volt outlet and 2 USB ports. Now over on the center console here, you do have this section which slides back with the chrome here. If I slide this back, you have a ton more room, USB ports, you have your Pro trailer control here, your cup holders are on this side, and then you have this nice trimming here that says Expedition. And then you just move into this area. So you have your gear plus and minus. Here is the rotary shifter. So I think this helps save a lot of space in a vehicle because you don't have that bulky shifter. It's just a rotary shifter. And then you have your volume and then screen on off controls and then a few buttons right here. So you have your auto start stop, your parking chimes if you want to turn them on or off, hazards, camera buttons, traction control, and then the hill descent control. Let me just go into the cameras before I forget and show you what they look like. So here it is on the touchscreen. So you have the top bird's eye view, and then right now it is facing the front. And then if I just click the arrow here, it brings up everything. So I can also see the same thing, but then this goes away. And then if I go back into here, there's also the wider, more panoramic view. So you can see a lot more in this. If I go back in, there's also the hitch camera, as you can see, the backup cameras there, and then your side mirror cameras. If I just go back into the original one, which is this one, here's the bird's eye view, but then you have a plus symbol. If I click into that, a bunch more pop-ups. So if I click this, it's gonna go in and zoom in to that section. So parking with this, towing with this, it becomes very, very easy. Now let's get out of here. And then really, here is the touchscreen. This is a 13.2-inch touchscreen. And I just love the way that this looks. And also you have all your heating and cooling temperature controls right down below, including the heated seats, vented seats, and then the heated steering wheel control. So on here, you can view obviously all sorts of things, and I just love how everything is broken down. You got your map section, phone section, media section, and then these controls here. So right now I am on the home page. If I just click this arrow here, so here is your front and rear heating and cooling, or however you want to adjust it for the back as well. But if I exit out of this, if I go into the vehicle section, you have a bunch of controls here. First off, you have your vehicle, and then here you can open up the tailgate by pressing those. You got your auto hold, driver memory, so this is for if you have multiple drivers. Heading back, you've got your seats section here. So here it is. You can adjust your seats from here on the screen, which is nice. If I go under the massage feature, here they are. So you have all of these ones, and then if I click into any of that, you can choose the intensity, turn it off, and it's the same thing for the passenger section. Now if I go back, you've also got the lighting system. Now there was no physical buttons here for the exterior lighting. It's all done through here. So this is how you control it. The exterior, you have the interior here, and then the different zones. So if I turn it on, I can turn on each zone one at a time or all zones at once. Now if I head back again, you've got the brightness, parental controls, valet mode, vehicle status, and then just your settings, which is usual on any vehicle. If I press these little dots here, you've got Google Maps, Play Store, Google Assistant, phone, AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth audio, messages, CarPlay. You've even got the towing section here. So you have the trailers that you can add. You've got the different aids here. And then if I just head back, so you've got the hotspot, software updates, settings, games, record feedback, manual, news. This even has YouTube, and then Android Auto. And then lastly, if I go into this section, I can also select different widgets. Now, something cool about this, whatever I select here, the screen that I was showing you in the middle, it changes in there. So let's say, I don't know, I want to see the gauges. So there it is. The gauges pop up, and I can just view all sorts of different information or just turn it off. So yeah, that's the screen, and I think it's pretty good because it is responsive, which I like. It's not laggy or anything. Also, if you look on the dashboard behind the screen, you have a little bit more space, maybe for loose change or something. And then moving up here, if I pop this down, this is where you put your sunglasses. You've also got your sunroof controls, sunshade controls, interior lights, and you'll also notice this little button here. This is to fold down the third row headrest. Here is the key for the Expedition. It's your usual Ford key. All right, let's come around to the passenger side and let me show you what you have on the passenger side. So here's another look at that massive looking dashboard. Got more of the chrome, the wood, and then just your usual glove compartment space. And here's the window sticker for this Expedition Platinum Max. The pricing that you see with all the options on this is in Canadian dollars. Well, that does it for the review on this 2026 Ford Expedition Platinum Max. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this?